Okay, guys, this is the tutorial we'll be dealing with the installation for React with Vite. So it's become more popular and more important to use for front-end developer. So, firstly, before you before you do everything about before you do everything, you start your installation, you need to check you need to check. I'll clean up this some work I was doing. So you create your folder, and then inside of your folder you open it with your tester editor. For example, I'm using Visual Studio, and then Visual Code here. So you open it with your terminal window, and then you'll be directly in the current directory folder where you'll be working. Okay, so if you already have GitHub, so you clone, or other way you can clone GitHub, and then you open GitHub clone link in your in your test editor Visual Code, and then straight away it will bring you to open the terminal window. So then, to make everything easy, before you install your React with Vite, everything with Vite, Vite is also a package tool that come to work with React properly and to make everything easy. This framework, React. So to start that, you need to check before installation. You need to check in your computer if you already installed Node. Okay, so like me, I already installed Node, so I'll be checking the version of my Node is 10, and then I'll checking these packages is more important, npm packages. These npm packages, it will help you to run React with dev. Okay, with dev. So when you don't have these packages manager, you will have difficult to run React on your terminal window. Firstly, Node is helping React frontend with all those things for, kind of APIs, Pepelin, crossing your browser. So Node will take care of the endpoint of everything. Activity will be happen on your browser with HTTP. So all the communication will be perfect, no broken link, because of the note that you will install packages in your computer locally. Okay, so to clean up a bit this work, you need to install your thing, your React with Vite. So you start with Vite by say npm create Vite last test, and then the following here you write is the name of your folder where you will install your React application. Okay, so the React application will be installed here. So you are asking Vite to install npm to install Vite last test. Okay, and then inside of this folder will be your React application. So let's go. You just follow the step. We have three steps to follow here. So here, and now it asks you which framework you want to work with. You says I will work with React. Other people, and then you say also I'll be working with JavaScript. You see, I go down, so you will use in your keyboard this phone arrow, okay, keyboard type. So we have the one go up, the one go down, and the one go to the left, and the another one go to the right. So this is because in terminal window you cannot use your mouse, cannot be using that, so you need to use this key. So you see up and down. So I am using this, and then I go to JavaScript, that is show green JavaScript, and then I click enter, and then it will ask me do you want to use Vite 8 beta? No, you don't want that. Leave it like that, like no. And then you continue. You say he told you, do you want him to install for you npm? You will say no. Okay, and then it will recommend you to install it. So you need to go to CD, follow this 3-step here. Okay, follow this 3-step. So you go to CD and then you say my app. Okay, you go in the current folder where you install your npm and then tell npm, just like they write the npm command and then install. Okay, now it will install for you npm inside of your project. Okay, so all the packages will be ready inside of your React. Okay, so this npm, it will be operate same together with the npm that you see you already in your computer. So this is 33 package looking for found. So npm was correctly installed. The last thing is to run dev. So you need to run npm. You say npm run dev. This command line will help React to running. So on your browser. Okay, exactly. Definitely our program was successful installed. So framework React was installed successfully, and then to check all the packages you come here. So we have all the packages down, and I'll come to this source code to understand all those components for React. I will come for that. Let's first check what we have on the browser when we run React. You see here is give you HTTP localhost 5173 is where your React application, web application is running on your computer. So we'll try to go to our browser, and then we'll try to go to our browser to paste, okay, that thing, that URL. Okay, we'll paste that URL, and then we'll see what's happened. Okay, so you see, like we paste in our browser locally browser, so we see like React web application is running. Okay, is running. So now we have successfully finished with that. So we'll come back to see how we can install now in a React application to add what we call what we call again Tailwind CSS, because you need React is front end. React needs to run smoothly on your browser, and then the view, the appearance of your design need to look good. So you will use CSS, but this CSS will use the stool Tailwind stool. Okay, CSS is become more popular and developer use that instead of creating a CSS you by yourself, class, whatever. So Tailwind will give us that. So we'll come in the next video. So to stop to run your your program, okay, you need to say Control C. Okay, so and then it stop. Okay, then it stops. So see you in the next video where we'll install Tailwind inside of our program. Okay. Okay, stop sharing and stop here.